Final round highlights from the Waste Management Phoenix Open. TPC Scottsdale, and the stadium course was full, 189,000 plus on Saturday. Not quite that many folks out on Super Bowl Sunday. It was also Groundhog Day. Stop me if you've heard this. Phil Mickelson for Eagle. All right, he didn't make it. The defending champion, though, gallant in his title defense, battling a bad back all week. He would shoot 71, finish at 3 under par, and tie for 42nd. How about Robert Garrigus? Big tee shot, 340 yards. He has 206 remaining. Bounces it up there nicely, gets that one to land and spin softly. One of the longest drivers on the PGA Tour, 9th in driving distance, has this now for Eagle. Putting away from the valley, that's good. 73 for Garrigus in the final round. He finishes at 1 under and ties for 53rd. Kevin Streelman in the green side bunker. This shot was made easier than it actually was. And just that close to going in. Streelman would tie for 53rd when all was said and done. How about David Lingmerth? Putting for par. Down the hill, and that's a nice par save. All fired up. There are lots of different ways to make 5 on the 13th. How about John Rollins? He would be disappointed with a 5. Whipped it up onto the green in 2 and drains the day's second and only other eagle. Rollins would finish tied for 18th at 7 under par with a 71. Graham DeLette in contention, looking for that first career PGA Tour win. Got that one to curl in the back door. DeLette would shoot 65 on Sunday. What a march it was for him. Over to the 16th, the other part of our live at coverage. This is long-hitting Nicholas Colsaerts on the tee. Stepping back to get a look at this. Boy, that wasn't going to take much to get really close from there. Now the birdie putt. And he wants to hear it. Well, Nicholas, you picked the right hole for that. 73 for Colsaerts. He would finish even for the week and tie for 58th. Remember David Lingmerth? Made a good par back at 13 the last time we saw him. Almost. Just that close. There were no aces this week at the par 3 16th, but that one of the better efforts. Lingmerth would tie for 42nd. How about Webb Simpson? Leads the PGA Tour in just about every category, including birdies on Sunday at 16 at Scottsdale. There's his. Simpson would rebound after a rough start to the week to tie for 9th at 11 under par. All right, Chris Stroud did this with the crowd yesterday and made birdie yesterday from about 10 feet on Saturday. Does it again on Sunday. Gets the crowd up. They're already cheering. And this one looks pretty good. Now, what do you do if you're already cheering? You cheer louder. Stroud has figured out a way to play the 16th hole. Stroud rhymes with loud. He would tie for 18th. Here's Hunter Mahan, the winner of this event in 2010, putting the heat on the leaders with a birdie in 2014. A pivotal birdie down the stretch for Hunter Mahan, and this was big for Bubba Watson as well. Just saved par at 15, trying to stay in the solo lead, and no. A key miss for Bubba Watson down the stretch. Bubba, just that close. Don't miss live at coverage from the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am starting Thursday on PGA Tour.com.